did not appear to help Deshaun Watson's ailing shoulder. The Browns quarterback did not practice Wednesday after missing the team's last game. Cleveland says P.J. Walker will start Sunday if Watson can't play. Another starting quarterback also sidelined in New York as Daniel Jones missed practice Wednesday with a neck injury. His status for Sunday remains unknown. What is known is Anthony Richardson will be out a while. The talented Colts rookie quarterback was placed on injured reserve due to a shoulder injury, and he'll miss at least the next 4 games. Another rookie star is also heading to IR. Dolphins speedster Devon Achane is out at least 4 games after hurting his knee. Achane leads the NFL with an incredible 12 yards a carry this season. And Mac Jones remains the starter in New England. For now, Bill Belichick says he won't make a QB switch this week, despite Jones being pulled early from the team's past 2 games. This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
It's time for the fall haul at Northern Tool and Equipment. Get your hands on tough tools at prices that are tough to ignore. Got plans? Cancel them. Trucks in the shop? Borrow someone else's. Don't like saving money? Right. So head to the fall haul at Northern Tool. Stock up at the season's biggest event and get huge savings on brands like Milwaukee, Honda, and Ingersoll Rand. Shop at northerntool.com. We're made for this.
Wendy's new breakfast 2 for $3 Biggie bundles let you create your own delicious combo. Choose from a sausage biscuit, egg and cheese biscuit, small seasoned potatoes, and a medium hot coffee. But it's obvious which combo's the best. Sausage biscuit and small seasoned potatoes. Well, maybe it's the fresh cracked egg and cheese biscuit with a medium hot coffee. Or 2 savory sausage biscuits. Whichever you pick, you can't go wrong. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's new 2 for $3 Biggie bundles.
Limited time only. U.S. price and participation may vary. Not valid in a combo. Single item at regular price.
Good day, sunshine. It's a beautiful Thursday morning, the 12th day of October, 2023. I'm Carroll. Well, it's George and I today. That's the way it's going to be. Okay. Well, Gene is out trying on red shoes, and we'll hear from him a little bit later, but it is Red Shoe Day in the Imperial Valley. And red shoes, well, they're a size 14. It's Ronald McDonald's red shoe. And the volunteers out on intersections, street corners throughout the Imperial Valley, collecting for Ronald McDonald House in San Diego. Now, okay, this is in San Diego, but, okay, there's a big but involved in this. More than 25% of the families that utilize the services of Ronald McDonald House in San Diego are from the Imperial Valley. Ronald McDonald House provides support, a place for the family to stay that helps in the child's healing. And it's a wonderful thing. And I go back to when my daughter Amy was in Children's Hospital for 2 surgeries. And my wife Pam and I, one of us was typically in the room, the other trying to catch some sleep in a van conversion in the parking lot. There wasn't a Ronald McDonald House. There wasn't that support. It is there now. It's great for families. And there are so many people in the Imperial Valley that have been touched by what Rady's Children's Hospital is doing. So, when you have a chance, donate. Okay? Yeah. Coming up, we've got birthdays to celebrate. We will do that. Oh, this is interesting. A new report out. It claims that you can improve your relationship by going on a road trip. Just a reminder from AM 1230, just don't forget to call your partner every once in a while and let them know where you are. Yes, absence makes the heart grow fonder. Distance also helps quite a bit as well. And our once and occasional feature, Crime Watch. A Kentucky couple is being held for allegedly paying a juvenile with marijuana for babysitting. Trevor Johnson and Amber Caldwell are charged with an unlawful transaction with a minor. Come on, everybody. I mean, everyone knows in Kentucky, you don't pay a babysitter with marijuana. Yeah, the only acceptable forms of payment are Xanax, meth, or whiskey, okay? Some people, they just don't get it, do they? How about birthdays today? Our big shot birthdays. Sam Moore of Sam and Dave is 88. TV host Christopher Wallace, 76. Actor, singer Susan Anton, 73. Actor Hiroyuki Sanada is 63. Actor Carlos Bernard is 61. Jazz musician Chris Botti is 61. Actor Hugh Jackman, 55. Actor Kirk Cameron, 53. And let's see, actor Brian J. Smith is 42. Actor Tyler Blackburn is 37. Actor Marcus T. Polk, 37. Actor Josh Hutcherson is 31. How about some local birthdays? Got them coming up.
Friday nights are for football, and we have it on Kxo AM 1230. Catch the action with Carroll, Buckley, and John Dripple as we bring you the best matchup of the week with either the Central Spartans or Southwest Eagles. High school football is brought to you by
McNeese Mart at Dogwood and Main and El Centro. Johnny's Burrito in Brawley, El Centro, and Imperial. Also has a mobile automotive service. And K's Sushi Bar and Grill in Imperial with daily lunch specials.
Well, tomorrow night, John Dripple and I will be at Eagle Field. It will be the Calexico Bulldogs and the Southwest Eagles. We've got game. We have happy birthday wishes going out today to Betsy Sanchez, Chris Evans, Peggy Parkinson, Mariela Barreto, Billy Rogers, Pilar Moran, Gloria Singh, Mark Jacob, Zoe Ramirez, Maria Aguilar, Norma Velez, Sheila Marquez, Alan Escamilla, Maria Aguilar, Andrea Kemlin, and Peggy Dale. Happy birthday from KXO. And, Mickey not working tonight. He will be working tomorrow night. Mickey Dale, George Grehava will be bringing you the Imperial Tigers at Brawley Wildcats on the KXO website, kxoradio.com. In the news, Harvard professor Claudia Golden has been given a Nobel Prize in Economics for her work on the disparity in women's pay. Unfortunately, the award is smaller than a man's and not worth quite as much. Coming up, how about some news? We've got news. Yeah, it's a look at World in California news to begin with. And World in California news brought to you this morning by your friends in the business, Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal.
CBS News Brief. The combined death toll is up to 2,600 in the Israel-Hamas war. Secretary of State Blinken.
The number of innocent lives claimed by Hamas's heinous attacks continues to rise. Among those, we now know that at least 25 American citizens were killed.
Blinken met with Prime Minister Netanyahu in Tel Aviv today and pledged unwavering U.S. support for Israel, which says it's identified 97 people taken hostage into Gaza Saturday. The International Red Cross says it's working to free the survivors. Israel continues to pound Gaza with missile strikes, where there is no electricity and little food or water. UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres.
Crucial life-saving supplies, including fuel, food and water, must be allowed into Gaza.
Get a Social Security check every month? CBS's Linda Kenyon.
The adjustment for next year will be 3.2%. or about $50 per month for those who receive Social Security benefits.
CBS News Brief, Deborah Rodriguez.
Become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer and get special pricing on cooling and heating tune-ups all year long. Call today to become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock VIPs receive discounted service and maintenance, discounted repairs, and priority service with prompt service. Lock Air Conditioning is your local York dealer, but they repair it all. So when the need arises, don't hesitate to call Lock Air Conditioning at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock, the only name in air conditioning for over 40 years. York, install with confidence. Contractor's license number 696216.
California headline news. Fresno police arresting a man they suspect was responsible for vandalizing Jewish businesses and synagogues there. 30-year-old Orlando Ramirez allegedly threw rocks at windows of a local temple and restaurant.
Mr. Ramirez is a very strong person of interest in the Temple Beth Israel case, and that investigation is still ongoing. We're still obtaining additional surveillance videos to seal up that case.
Fresno Police Lieutenant Bill Dooley. Officials with the Anti-Defamation League say they believe their businesses and homes could be targeted in the coming days as a result of the ongoing war in the Middle East.
We've seen flyering that has occurred across California with anti-Semitic literature going door to door.
Bay Area ADL CEO Mark Levine. Palestinians and Jews bracing for what comes next. Southern California home to another billion-dollar lottery winner. One winner claimed last night's $1.73 billion Powerball jackpot. The ticket sold to the Midway Market and Liquor Store in Fraser Park. Jeff Scott, California News.
World in California News headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal. For repair, for replacement, call the experts, Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal.
You are now in Big Tobacco's fantasy land. Welcome. It's a healthier world where they want you to believe that vaping makes quitting cigarettes a breeze. Never mind the evidence that vaping leads to using both. And if you're younger, even better, teens who vape are 3 times likelier to use cigarettes. In Big Tobacco's fantasy land, the deadliest industry is your friend.
Big Tobacco's idea of smoke-free is a dangerous fantasy for us all. See reality at undo.org.
Wouldn't it be great if life came with a remote control? You know, you could hit pause when you needed to, or hit rewind, like that time you knocked down that wasp's nest. Uh-oh. Well, life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome, but prediabetes does. With early diagnosis and a few healthy changes, you can stop prediabetes before it leads to type 2 diabetes. To learn your risk, take the 1-minute test today at doihaveprediabetes.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and its prediabetes awareness partners.
It is page 1 of the local news. Page 1 is service of El Centro Motors Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They have 3 locations in the Valley at El Centro Motors, at the Imperial Valley Mall, and in the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 and Julia Drive. Well, it's Red Shoe Day. There's some big red shoes to fill.
It is a Red Shoe Day. That's today. Look for your friends and neighbors at intersections throughout the Imperial County this morning. These volunteers will have a size 14 red shoe, and they are raising money for Ronald McDonald House in San Diego. More than 25% of the families that utilize Ronald McDonald House in San Diego are from the Imperial Valley, and the money raised today will benefit those Imperial Valley families who use Ronald McDonald House while a child is undergoing treatment in a San Diego area hospital. The volunteers will be at the intersections throughout the valley until 10 o'clock this morning. They run from 7 to 10 a.m. This morning, collecting whatever you can give to Ronald McDonald House. For KXL Local News, I'm George Gale.
And another $1 million load of liquid meth. U.S. Border Patrol agents made the seizure late last week when a commercial tractor trailer approached the U.S. Border Patrol checkpoint on Highway 86. While agents conducted an immigration check on the driver, a K-9 unit conducted a sniff test of the tractor trailer rig. The K-9 alerted to a saddle fuel tank. In secondary inspection, discrepancies were noted between the tractor's multiple fuel tanks. Agents were able to determine that one of the tanks contained over 1,000 pounds of liquid meth with a street value of over $1.5 million. The 40-year-old driver was turned over to the Drug Enforcement Administration for further investigation. KXO News Time is 7:42.
How about the next time you need service on your car? We come to you. Hi, this is Mike Allison for El Centro Motors and Quick Lane. Our mobile service vans are an extension of our dealership service lane. We will come to you for an oil change, filters, brakes, batteries, tire rotation, and so much more. Hey, while your car is just sitting there at work, we'll take care of your service needs, and it doesn't cost any extra. Schedule your appointment now at elcentromotors.net. El Centro Motors mobile service vans. What a great idea.
And in other news, it's a celebration of agriculture, and it's the Imperial County Farm Bureau's 2023 annual dinner. The event at the Swiss Club in Holtville. It starts at 5:30 this afternoon. There'll be a steak dinner, drinks, and music. The main attraction is honoring the Farmer of the Year and Friend of the Farmer. A ribbon-cutting ceremony was held. George Gale has more.
It is the 105,000 square foot facility in Brawley. The $12 million facility was constructed by the Boise, Idaho-based Indie Dwell Company. The building is located on Old Highway 111 at the north end of Brawley. Ceremony was held on Tuesday. Facility will help build new modular affordable homes in the Imperial Valley to help with the housing crisis. They eventually plan to hire 200 employees. They will begin accepting applications in mid-October. Application process will be through their website, indiedwell.com. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
And want to hike one of the last surviving ghost towns in California? On Sunday, the Imperial Valley Desert Museum Lowlanders are hosting a hike to the Tumco mining ghost town. You can hike through the old town center, explore the graves in the cemetery, see the cyanide vats which made the mining possible. You can meet at Starbucks on South 4th Street in El Centro at 7 o'clock Sunday morning. You can expect to return about noon. Contact the Imperial Valley Desert Museum for more information. That's it for this look at page 1 of the local news. Page 1, a service of Quick Lane Tire Auto Centers with 3 locations to serve you. Quick Lane, they service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. Page 2, just ahead.
Let's talk about it, bringing community mental health issues to your radio. Listen each Sunday morning to KXO AM 1230 at 7 a.m. or on Sunday evening at 7 p.m. on FM 107.5 or log on to kxoradio.com for a podcast of the show in its entirety. This program is produced by the Public Affairs Department of KXO AM 1230 and FM 107.5. Let's Talk About It is presented as a public service of Imperial County Behavioral Health Services.
And page 2 of the local news with weather is brought to you by the Imperial Valley Food Bank, fighting hunger at Imperial County since 1991. Well, the governor signed AB 918 into law this past weekend. Since then, very little official comment in the Valley. George Gale has more.
Since then, there has been very little official comment. The bill sets in motion the creation of a single health care district for Imperial County. City of El Centro and the Heffernan Memorial Health Care District both supported the bill. The County of Imperial and Pioneers Memorial Health Care District did not. Those opposed to the bill said they were not against the concept of the bill, but they did oppose the way it was written. They said the bill did not allow for equal representation on the new health care district board. The City of El Centro has now issued an official statement. The statement thanks the governor for signing the bill into law. El Centro Mayor Martha Cardenas Singh said the creation of a single health care district will provide an improved health care system with equitable access by every resident in the Imperial Valley. ECRMC board president and El Centro City Councilman Tomas Odiva also thanked Assemblymember Eduardo Garcia and State Senator Padilla for authoring that bill. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
Well, the Imperial Valley Economic Development Corporation is co-hosting the 2023 California Economic Summit. It's underway. It will continue through tomorrow. It's taking place in Indian Wells. And disaster assistance is now available. George Gale has more.
It is for businesses and residents affected by Tropical Storm Hillary. Low-interest federal disaster loans are available for those affected by the storm that occurred August 19th through the 21st. Small Business Administration declared a disaster after receiving a request from the governor's office. The disaster declaration makes SBA assistance available in Imperial, Orange, Riverside, San Bernardino and San Diego counties in California and in La Paz County in Arizona. To download an application, go to disasterloanassistance.sba.gov/. For more information, call the SBA Customer Service Center. Deadline to apply for property damage is November 21st, 2023. Deadline to apply for economic injury is June 24th, 2024. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
And remember, Cruisin' Maine? Well, the Central Union High School class of 1963 is holding a reunion this weekend. As part of the fun, the class has decided to relive high school days by cruising Maine this evening. Legend has it, in the 60s, cruising in the valley encompassed a circuitous route that ran from Foster Freeze on 4th Street to Bakersburger on Imperial Avenue. Both landmarks are now gone. Much like in the movie American Graffiti, the cruising ritual brought local teens together for a chance to get better acquainted. You have to remember, gas was about 20 cents a gallon then, and there wasn't a whole lot of other excitement in the Imperial Valley. According to the class of 63, they will meet in the 500 block of State Street at 6:30 this evening and then start cruising at about 7. But with gas at about $6 a gallon and the classmates now septuagenarians, don't expect the cruise to run too late.
This is Sarah Griffin with the Imperial Valley Food Bank. Food has the power to fuel communities, especially for those struggling to find their next meal. As the main distribution center of donated food in Imperial County, we store, rescue, and purchase food in bulk to serve 25,000 people each month at over 30 locations. Join the fight against hunger and food insecurity in the Imperial Valley by donating online today at www.ivfoodbank.org.
Temperatures will hover near to slightly below normal through the end of the week before rebounding back to above normal levels by the weekend through early next week. High pressure is building overhead. Breezy to locally windy conditions in the Imperial and Yuma valleys are expected through this morning. Otherwise, dry conditions will persist for at least the next 7 days. 90 the high in the valley yesterday, 61 the overnight low. Sunny skies today with a high near 88. West-northwest wind 10 to 15 miles an hour, becoming north this afternoon. Those winds could gust as high as 25 miles an hour. Mostly clear tonight, a low around 62. Northwest wind about 5 miles an hour, becoming east-southeast after midnight. Friday, mostly sunny with a high near 88. West wind about 5 miles an hour, becoming south-southeast. Saturday, sunny with a high near 91. West-northwest wind about 5 miles an hour, becoming north in the afternoon. Sunny on Sunday with a high near 95. West-northwest wind about 5 miles an hour. 64 degrees downtown, 63% relative humidity, wind out of the west 5 to 7 miles an hour. Page 2 of the local news presented by the Imperial Valley Food Bank, fighting hunger in Imperial County since 1991. Become a hunger warrior. Contact the Imperial Valley Food Bank.
In America, the future belongs to everyone, so we engineered the truck of the future for everyone. Ford F-150, available with a Pro Power onboard generator and a variety of cab configurations for whatever you need to haul, because the truck of the future isn't created for just a few. It's for America. Ford F-150. Drive one today. Come in now for a huge selection of vehicles, like the 2023 Ford F-150 with 0.9% APR limited term financing, only at your San Diego County Ford dealers. Not all buyers will qualify for Ford credit financing. 0.9% APR financing for 36 months at $28.16 per month per thousand financed, regardless of down payment. Payments may vary. Dealers determine price. Residency restrictions apply. For all offers, take new retail delivery from an authorized Ford dealer stock by 10/31/2023. See dealer for qualifications and complete details.
All offers valid at Imperial County Ford dealers. And it's sports time, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network. For more information, log on to pmhd.org. Major League Baseball. The Phillies beat up on the Braves 10-2. Philadelphia now leads that series 2-1. And Phillies star Bryce Harper, well, he wouldn't admit that he was fueled by comments by Braves shortstop Orlando Arcia. Yeah, but it certainly affected him. Harper responded with 2 home runs in Game 3. Yeah, the Phillies need just one more win. Meanwhile, the Astros nipped the Twins 3-2. Houston wins the series 3-1. And the Diamondbacks dumped the Dodgers 4-2. Diamondbacks advance. The Dodgers will join the Padres on the sidelines. Action today, it'll be the Braves and the Phillies. They're going to tee it up. If necessary, a Game 5 will be played on Sunday.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all of your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Brawley, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all Pioneer services, visit www.pmhd.org today.
And it's Thursday night football on AM 1230. The Broncos, the Chiefs, a big AFC game. And we've got games starting at 4:30. No, you don't have to subscribe to Amazon Prime. We'll bring you the game free on AM 1230. And tomorrow night, it's Calexico at Southwest. That game on AM 1230 and on the KXO YouTube channel. Imperial invades Brawley. That'll be a big one. Mickey Dale, George Grahava will have the action on our website, kxoradio.com. Meanwhile, a criminal summons was issued for Charlotte Hornets forward Miles Bridges for violating a domestic violence protective order, misdemeanor child abuse, and injury to personal property. That according to a spokesperson for the Mecklenburg County Sheriff's Office in North Carolina. That's it for Sports Time, brought to you this morning by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmhd.org for more information. Pioneers, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best care.
I didn't feel like I had anyone to turn to.
Yeah, there was always lots of shouting going on.
We moved maybe 5 or 6 times when I was little.
Millions of us in California had hard experiences as kids that may have developed into something called toxic stress, which can lead to long-term health issues.
I didn't realize how much it affected me physically, emotionally, everything. But I'm going to make sure my kids don't develop toxic stress too.
Learn how parents can break the cycle at first5california.com.
And financial news with a look at the weather, brought to you by Southwest Security, a locally owned company protecting you and your property. Southwest Security also offering live scan fingerprinting to the public. Well, late Wednesday, the United Auto Workers Union told some 8,700 workers to strike at the Kentucky truck plant, which builds some of Ford's most important vehicles, including the heavy-duty version of the F-Series pickup, as well as its full-size SUVs. We have been crystal clear and we have waited long enough, but Ford has not gotten the message, said UAW President Sean Fain. It's time for a fair contract at Ford and the rest of the big three. Meanwhile, in other news in the world of finance, a single ticket sold in California scored the second largest jackpot in Powerball and U.S. lottery history last night. The winning numbers, by the way, 22, 24, 40, 52, 64, and the Powerball 10. That ticket, was sold at Midway Market and Liquor in Fraser Park, California. It's worth more than $1.7 billion. Methinks that they'll take a lump sum, which is basically about half of that. So what's going on the big board right now? The Dow off 107 points at 33,698. The S&P 500 down 5 at 4,371. The NASDAQ up 20 points at 13,679. Mixed on the big board. Gold off $2.70 an ounce. Oil up $1.24 a barrel. Meanwhile, what's moving on the big board? Hormel stock dropped 8% as the day's worst performer on the S&P 500. S&P 500, that comes after workers ratified a contract.
Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. 2 years ago, I opened Southwest Postal, offering you 24-hour access 365 days a year. So if you're tired of dealing with the inconvenience of our post office hours and you would like to be able to get your mail when you want, Saturdays, Sundays, holidays, in the middle of the night, then come visit us at Southwest Postal with 24-hour staff. Plus, we're also your local FedEx, DHL, and Postal Service Center. We even offer text message and email notification when you receive your mail. Southwest Postal at the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro.
Sunny skies today with a high near 88. West-northwest wind 10 to 15 miles an hour, becoming north in the afternoon with gusts as high as 25 miles an hour. Mostly clear tonight with a low around 62. Northwest wind about 5 miles an hour, becoming east-southeast after midnight. Mostly sunny on Friday with a high near 88. West wind about 5 miles an hour, becoming south-southeast. Sunny on Saturday with a high near 91. Sunday, sunny with a high near 95. 65 degrees, 58% relative humidity. Wind out of the west 3 to 5 miles an hour. Financial news and a brief look at the weather brought to you by Southwest Security Services, offering 24-hour-a-day post office boxes at Southwest Postal, 4th and Heil, El Centro.
Are you ready for some football?
Yeah! Really, are you ready?
Kxo AM 1230 has primetime NFL football. The best matchup on Thursday, Sunday, and Monday night. No fees. NFL football is free on AM 1230. Don't miss any of the action. NFL primetime football on AM 1230 is brought to you by Southwest Security Services, Brownie's Diner, the Town Pump, and El Centro RV Service Center.
Broncos and Chiefs tonight at 4:30. CBS News just ahead.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO, El Centro, the Imperial Valley's.
This is CBS News on the Hour, presented by Indeed.com.
I'm Steve Kathan. Secretary of State Blinken is in Israel saying the U.S. stands with the country in its battle with Hamas.
The number of innocent lives claimed by Hamas's heinous attacks continues to rise. Among those, we now know that at least 25 American citizens were killed.
CBS's Weijia Jiang says there are big questions about other U.S. citizens.
17 are still missing, including California native Hirsch Poland Goldberg, who went to the music festival turned massacre. The last messages the 23-year-old sent his mother Saturday are chilling.
The first text said, "I love you." And immediately after that, in the same minute, it said, "I'm sorry."
She's hopeful Secretary Blinken's visit will help bring him home.
To try to make this nightmare, make it end.
The U.S., Israel, and Egypt are involved in talks to try to map out a way to get aid and fuel into Gaza. Israel has said it wants hostages freed before allowing supplies in. Here at home, the government says Social Security recipients will get a 3.2% increase in benefits next year. That's a lot less than this year's 8.7% cost of living adjustment triggered by inflation. And the government says September consumer prices rose. Mark Hamrick of Bankrate.com.
The monthly headline rise in the CPI turns out to be a little hotter than expected, rising 0.4%, while the core rate, excluding food and energy, was up, as expected, 0.3%.
And prices were up 3.7% over 1 year ago. Someone who just got rich may not care much about the price of things right now. One winning ticket sold for last night's big $1.7 billion Powerball jackpots. Duke Gardella works where the ticket was bought at the Midway Market and Liquor Store in Frazier Park, California, north of L.A.
There's people that come in every day to get their tickets. We know them by name, and so I'm sure somebody's going to be screaming up and down. The phone's just been ringing off the hook. People, congratulations, I can't believe it.
A day early, Taylor Swift's concert movie premieres today in theaters.
Are you ready for it?
Media analyst Paul DeGarabedian at ComScore says Swift is working directly with AMC theaters on this project, leaving studios and streamers on the sidelines.
It took months to get these things ramped up, but with Taylor Swift, this is a very, for lack of a better term, swift way to get a movie into theaters.
The film will show in more than 100 countries. Wall Street, right now the Dow is down 96 points. This is CBS News.
If you need to hire, you need Indeed, because Indeed's all-in-one hiring solution helps you attract, interview, and hire candidates all from one place. Visit Indeed.com/credit.
Dive into true crime on Pluto TV. Unravel the mysteries on Forensic Files and Dateline 24/7. Plus, watch thousands of other crime movies and TV shows, all for free. Download Pluto TV on all your favorite devices and start streaming now.
Exergen thermometers are a top choice of medical professionals at highly ranked hospitals across the U.S. Accuracy matters, so make Exergen the chosen thermometer for your home and family. Available at Walgreens and other participating retailers. Learn more at Exergen.com.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack, but not with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates to apply to your job. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Is a reunion in the works for the cast of an iconic sitcom.
Get ready for it, Seinfeld fans. During a Q&A at the end of a sold-out stand-up performance in Boston, someone asked Jerry if he was happy with the show's finale. That's when he hinted at a reunion.
Something is going to happen that has to do with that ending. And just what you are thinking about, Larry and I have also been thinking about. So you'll see.
Larry David, Seinfeld's co-creator, more than 76 million viewers tuned in to the 1998 finale on NBC, featuring Jerry, Elaine, George, and Kramer going to jail. Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News.
In the baseball playoffs, the Phillies look to end their National League Division Series with the Braves tonight in Philadelphia. Arizona has already advanced, so have Texas and Houston in the American League. Steve Kathan, CBS News.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio with Carroll Buckley.
12:30.